Put up with that mighty cake, bitch, that mighty Drake. Right now, +5 is up now. You bound to die. I just woke up, got bands today. What got rest today? Put up with that mighty cake.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another tier list video. It's your boy Headhunter Nick, and we got another one today. As you can see, I am joined with a guest this time.
Yes,
actually, this motherfucker is not a guest. He is a co-host on the podcast. If you checked out some of the podcast episodes, he is definitely active on there. It's the homie Wicc.
Yes, Sirski. I got to throw
He's gonna help me out with this tier list today. So if you see my previous videos, I've done the SEC and I've done the SEC and Big Ten. This is an ACC tier list video.
Ass crack conference.
If you know Wicc, man, he finna. Y'all thought I was bad. Y'all thought I was pissing y'all off. This man Wicc finna take this shit up to a
I stand on all my opinions. I don't give a fuck what y'all got to say until you prove it wrong.
Exactly. And like I said in the previous videos, I did say, hey, drop your comment. I can handle it. I can take your comment. I did say I wasn't going to cook y'all asses right back.
Oh, yeah. Buddy got cooked in the comments for sure. He said you was like Skip Bayless. Like, what?
And look, I took the nice route. I really could have said a lot worse than I did. I took the calm, cool, collected route. I'm a better person than I once was, because I could have got all of us kicked off this fucking app. So
for sure,
all I'm gonna say is, like
I said to me, I'm telling you,
drop your comments. I can take it, but I am gonna fire y'all asses right back.
Absolutely.
Especially if you don't come with no damn evidence or no point. Like if you gonna disagree, that's fine. I ain't got no problem with somebody disagreeing. We all adults here for the most part. Not really, but like I mean, me and Wicc are adults. I don't know about y'all niggas.
Yeah, I don't know about y'all niggas.
Hey,
if you ain't gonna lie, if you under the age of 20, you don't even know about sports anyway. So shut your ass.
Exactly, that's kind of true. But hey, like I said, I am gonna fry you right back. Look, I ain't no bitch now. I just said y'all can say what y'all want. But let's go ahead and get into it. Also, if you have also noticed with the list, we have added Cal, Stanford, and SMU as they are the new members of the ACC. I know Notre Dame is down there. We're probably going to throw them in like their own tier because I don't think they are. No, they're not. They're not ACC for football. They are for every other sport but football, which is weird. But
stupid. But it's Notre Dame, so nothing there works anyways. We can just put them in a tier that just say like Dallas Cowboys, and it'd be the same thing. So
I told you it's gonna piss y'all off. I told you
it's the same fucking thing.
But as you can see with the tiers, we have contender, good, mid, bad, and wait till March Madness. If you've seen my other videos, the SEC and Big Ten, you will notice that I put natty contender for the SEC and Big Ten. I did not put that for the ACC because I don't think any of these teams are going to be national title contenders. Sure, maybe one or two of y'all might make the playoff or have a shot at making the playoff. But as far as
12th seed for sure.
As far as like even winning a playoff game or winning multiple, no. I don't see anybody in this conference doing that. So
no.
Now that I have already pissed y'all off, let's go ahead and get into it. So we're gonna start off here with the Clemson Tigers.
Womp womp.
So one thing about the Clemson Tigers, if you've watched football over the past like 10 years or so, you will know that Clemson has been one of the more dominant teams over the past 10 years, up until a couple years
ago. The new decade, really the turn of the new decade. They ain't got nobody worth the fuck no more. They probably just gonna have some people like some good defensive players. That quarterback that they got out there is good enough for a 9-4 record, which they put up this year. So they might squeak into the playoffs, but I highly doubt it. I think that dynasty is that shipped and sailed, bro. Them niggas are regular teams now.
Yeah, so with Clemson, my biggest problem isn't necessarily the players. It's Dabo Swinney, the head coach. He was the coach of those dominant teams that won multiple national championships in the past. He's still there at Clemson, as I'm sure you guessed. But, he doesn't like using the transfer portal, which is absolutely crazy in my mind. He only likes to use, like, homegrown talent. They're not really homegrown because they're not from South Carolina. They're all from different states and everything. But
But he kind of just pick up niggas and make them good, but not really. So
really
it just
just,
be like,
yeah, really just guys that he brings in from the high school level. Is like that's all he wants to use. But it's a new day and age in college football, and I feel like you
I'm
do
put him
have to
good.
adjust.
I'm put him in good.
You put him in good.
Yeah,
Here's
they're
the
gonna
thing.
be a good team, but they're not gonna be a contender. Like,
In
nah.
comparison to everybody, because here's the thing: when I say contender, I mean ACC contender.
Oh, well
That's
then yeah, put him
really
at the
what I
top.
mean. So I don't. I'm not. This isn't in regards to the entire nation. I'm saying, hey, this is how they're going to be in the ACC. Because once again, I don't think anybody in this conference are real contenders as far as nationally. So as
Maybe
far as the
we should
ACC
put
goes,
playoff contenders. If we could put playoff contenders because it's 12 teams.
okay,
You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't really.
okay, playoff contender. All right, we have playoff contender. And oh man, it got cut off like. Hold up,
Maybe
that shit.
say. I mean, you still say playoff calendar somewhat.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we weren't taking this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. All right.
We
Fuck
going
it.
crazy.
It's gonna stay playoff contender. It's gonna look kind of off, but that's where we got Clemson. I do think they will make the playoff mainly because they are better than a lot of the competition in their conference. So let's just keep it at that. Next team up, we got the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. So
Put them in their own tier. They ain't doing shit. Don't wait till March Madness because that basketball team ain't fire. Your football team ain't fire. You ain't doing shit, bro. Put them in bad, bro.
what I
Bad.
tell y'all,
Niggas
I gotta
trash.
say, y'all thought I was bad.
Like, well, I ain't even because I'm not finna. He finna give y'all like statistics and like be like, oh yeah, this player good. They just brought in this transfer. I'm gonna be so blunt with y'all. Niggas trash. Put him in bad, bro. It's Georgia Tech, bro.
Here's the thing with Georgia Tech, though. Since this is how I think they're going to lie for the 2024 season, if I did not put that in the intro, this is how I think they're going to lie for the 2024 season. With Georgia Tech going into 2024, Brent Key, the new head coach at Tech, he actually has Tech going in the right direction. He came in to a dumpster fire that Jeff Collins created. Georgia Tech's biggest problem was abandoning the triple option too early. Hear me out now. Hear me out. I do think eventually they should have got rid of the old flexbone triple option, but I think they got rid of it I think they got rid of it too soon. I think they should have stuck with it for a couple more years because of how hard it is to prepare for it. It's
Yeah, they still got two more
difficult.
UGA losses to go before they can get rid of it.
Here's the thing, though. They were beating Georgia when they ran the option because Georgia's so used to playing. They don't play no damn option teams. You know, who the fuck else runs it? Georgia's not playing Army. They're not playing Navy. You know, even the FCS level, they don't play the Citadel. They didn't play Kennesaw when they ran it. You know, so that's the one team you played 11 games against teams who don't run it. Now all of a sudden, during your what's supposed to be your Thanksgiving break, all of a sudden you got to deal with a whole nother offense, a whole nother formation, some shit you probably haven't seen since high school. And here's the thing: no matter how well the scout team may run it in practice, it's going to be 1,000 times faster in the game because Georgia Tech's been running it for months and the scout team's been running it for a week. So it's just one of those tough things. I think they should have stuck with the triple option for like another year or two and then transitioned into the modern day RPO style attack. Because what Jeff Collins did, I mean, okay, the man already couldn't recruit, all right, which is crazy. But when you think about it, though, you got
That
Georgia
nigga,
State
every quarterback he ever had is black quarterback who can run and like nothing else. Like you could throw me out there, you could throw Nick out there, just catch the ball and throw that bitch to the running back. Just make the right read. All you gotta do is make the right read and it works. Like
I don't know, because being a 5'10", 205-pound quarterback, I don't know how that would work for me.
But you just running it. Like, that's what I'm saying. You just a running back. Like, you might have to throw that bitch 5 times out the season. So,
I probably could have been like one of them wing backs, slot backs and damn option.
Yeah, man, look, you ain't got to do nothing. Half the time, bro, that's all you doing. All day, just fucking throwing that bitch, bro. Like, I promise, you ain't got to worry about nothing. You probably going to throw like a 5-yard hitch. Or maybe you just throw the ball deep to that one good wide receiver.
I actually was a triple option quarterback, like in middle school. We were running the fucking wishbone. We were actually whooping motherfuckers running it.
See, that's what I'm saying. You already ready. Go to Georgia Tech, bro. Go play.
It's college. But Here's the thing: Jeff Collins sent the program back like a decade and a half with just coming in trying to run the spread with a team that's built for the option. Couldn't recruit worth a damn. But Brent Key came in, right? You got somebody who actually played at Tech, actually gives a damn about the program, and while Tech hasn't necessarily been anything great or special, they're better than they were, and that can be a scary sight because they're actually improving, and they have somebody at the helm who cares about the program and is willing to actually, he's recruiting well. Georgia Tech's recruitment has improved. I like where Tech is going. Now, am I saying they're, a contender of any kind? No, I'm obviously not saying that. Am I saying they're even going to beat Georgia? No, I'm not saying that. They have been competitive against Georgia the past couple of years, but I don't think they're ready for that yet. So,
Can I throw out here that when they're competitive against Georgia, Georgia's not even playing their starters?
That's true. They did in Georgia. They have like 20 plus people injured, but still, I will. I think they're actually going to be ACC good this year. ACC good.
What? So, okay, can we get a definition of ACC good?
Okay, because yes, I know the conference is a dumpster fire. All right, I know it is. I'm going to state my opinion here. Out of the remaining power conferences, now before the Pac-12 dissolved in the Power 5, the Pac-12 was 100% the worst conference in football, and I had the ACC at fourth. They were the second worst conference in the Power 5. Now, with the Pac-12 on, they are the current worst power conference in college.
The Pac-12
football.
is not gone, bro. They still got two teams.
Don't give me that shit. Okay,
they got two teams, bro. Like, come on, bro. Oregon State Pac-12 champions this year.
Yep, I can't wait for the Pac-12 championship this year.
Can't wait. It's gonna be 2 times, bro. We get to watch it 3 times out the year, bro. You not hype?
Nigga, no. All right, so Georgia Tech, I'm gonna actually put them in good. And I'm a Georgia fan, if you don't know. I mean, if you've seen my other videos, you do know I do not hide the fact that I'm a Georgia fan.
No shame.
And I know like with, the Atlanta hat on, it sounds like I'm, dick riding Tech. I do not think Tech is, they're the one team I probably hate the most out of, except for Florida. But I'm going to throw Tech in good because I actually think they're going to improve this year.
7-win team for sure. I
think so. I actually think that's better than being 2-10, 3-9, shit like that. So
yeah, that goes up to our next people.
Okay, so the Miami Hurricanes, right? So they're not good enough at basketball to put them in March Madness. I hate the Miami Hurricanes, not because I have any like rivalry affiliation with them, but because they can be so much better than they are, and they fucking suck. All right,
it's just what it is, bro. It's like they wanted to be 2000 so bad. Like, it's over, bro. Like, that shit cooked, bro.
You have an incompetent, and I mean an incompetent head coach. All right, that's right. I looked dead in the camera and said it.
Where did he come from? Who did head coach come from? Because he got fired from another job and then came there.
Oregon, Mario Cristobal was at
Oregon,
and then came to Miami. All right, so funny enough, I was just talking about Tech, but the game Miami played against Tech, all they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. You run the play, or your running back fumbles, Tech gets the ball back, ends up winning the game because, of course you're not going to stop them then, because when the fuck have y'all stopped anything past 2005?
Nigga, that defense is paper mache. That offense is like Pop Warner level.
Soft. I mean, I never thought it's one of the things with Miami because when you look at Miami like in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Yes, they had a couple down years here and there, but they were like, all right, this is what a college football team, athletically supposed to look like. Defense, not scared to knock the shit out of you. They had some dogs on them defenses. Warren Sapp, Sean Taylor, Ed Reed, guys like that. Now you got guys. I'm sure we've all seen that video with that one safety wearing number 26 of all numbers, running away from a tackle and running out of it to get blocked, pussy shit like that.
That shit should be banned. I ain't gonna lie. You shouldn't wear the number 26 at safety, bro. Go run the ball or something.
You need your ass whooped for that, and I get it. That was 2 or 3, 4 years ago. I get it. But it's stuff like that. That has been Miami's identity defensively in the game of football for a for a while, and then the whole quarterback said, "No, here's the thing: you got Cam Ward. Cam Ward was a good Pac-12 quarterback. I think he's also going to do well in the ACC, right?" Now, the thing is, defensively, you have a Swiss cheese defense. You finally have a quarterback now because you ran through you had to take Martell thing.
Who the fuck said that was gonna work?
I don't know. The whole Tate Martell thing existed. It happened. I don't think Jake Garcia didn't pan out over there.
That
It's
nigga
it's
sucked.
just I think Miami is going. Here's the thing. I think Cam Ward. I'm gonna put them in mid because I think Cam Ward as a quarterback is actually going to. He himself is gonna save them in a couple games just because they just outscore their opponent, not because the defense does anything special. I don't I really don't care who's on that roster right now. The identity of Miami football and that defense is just not great right now. So I think Cam Moore's going to save them in a few games, but they're not going to be anything special.
5-win team,
Yeah,
maybe 6. You might squeak out one against like Georgia Tech.
yeah. Now,
No, not Georgia Tech. SMU for sure. You're gonna squeak one out against SMU. They're probably the worst team in this whole fucking thing. I ain't gonna lie, but it's not their fault. It's not their fault.
We'll get to that. So, with the Duke Blue Devils, I think y'all know where I'm about to put them, right? I think y'all.
Hey, wait a minute. Now let's step back for a minute. Duke ain't been ass, but Duke ain't been good.
Cook.
Duke ain't been ass. They ain't been good. I think they gonna be a mid-ass team. I don't think they wait till March Madness. Nah, I think they gonna, because the last few years they have not came in here and been like, oh shit, we actually suck ass like they've been like the last few years. Like they've been at least a bowl team at least. So I think they've been ranked a few times. Hey man, they ain't no wait till March Madness team, bro.
Exactly. So here's the favorite thing I like about Duke, right? So Duke's defense improved. Like they're kind of the opposite of Miami in a sense. Defense is good, offense isn't quite fully clicking enough for them to become a contender yet. Jess Simpson, he's the defensive coordinator at Duke. He is a Georgia high school football coaching legend. If y'all ever heard of Buford High School, yeah, that guy. Basically the reason why Buford is at the level they're at now. He's at Duke as the defensive coordinator, or one of the main reasons why Buford is where they're at now. But he's a defensive coordinator at Duke. What impressed me was how well Duke flies to the football, and they actually were getting guys on the ground.
And against great competition too. Like they weren't playing no bums. Like they were playing some of the top teams in the ACC, which don't really mean nothing. But like they were playing some of the top teams in the ACC and like really like putting them in that box. Like that's a good defense, man. They got a good head on their shoulders. They keep that shit up and finally get them a quarterback that can take them to that point. They could be at the top of the ACC.
Yeah, and the thing is with Duke, we just got I just hope guys stay healthy. If guys stay healthy, I think Duke, if they get that offense together, they can be a shocking dark horse contending team. Do I think it's going to happen in 2024?
No.
Not quite. I think it may take another year or two before they get there. But
they're one recruit away. I just want to say they're recruit away.
I'll put them in mid. And the thing with recruiting is like, well, it is Duke, a hard school to get into. And I know they do, if you're a good enough athlete, they'll take a 2.5. I get it. All right, I know. All right.
You got to be a damn great athlete.
That's the thing. And you actually have to want, football players don't necessarily look at Duke as like, okay, that's the prime place I want to be. That's my spot right there.
They take it when they ain't got no more good offers.
Yeah, kind of. And maybe here's the other thing: if Duke goes heavy in the transfer portal, that could they get the right guys and they're able to develop them to get them together. That's another thing that could take Duke.
Duke has also produced a lot of NFL talent these last few years as well.
Exactly.
So produced the NFL talent. Now I didn't say these talents were good, Daniel Jones, but what I did say was that they produce NFL talent. So, type shit.
type shit. So moving on.
Somebody told me that type shit is like the male version of period, and I can't unhear that shit.
ATL ho. But anyway, moving on to the Florida State Seminoles. Yes, Atlanta has adopted this too for those of you who are too young to know about the Dion effect. But yeah,
Hey,
fun fact, Coach Prime, that guy who's coaching Colorado that you may or may not like. Yeah, he brought the chop to Atlanta. That's why the Braves do it. Yeah, he did that. So you know, anyway, Florida State. All right, if you've seen some of my previous
I don't
videos
know.
in the past, you know my opinion on Florida State. All right,
I don't know, bro, because they such a like. You go in, go 13-0. You just lost your star quarterback, and the niggas you had playing backup out there when that nigga was hurt, and you expect them to go lead all season? Oh man, put them niggas in a bad tier, man. It's over with. They ain't got that wide receiver going to the league. Jordan Travis ain't playing, bro. That shit over with, bro. Them
all
niggas
right. So
gone.
here's what I'll say about Florida State. All right, I'm not gonna get too
Oh
in depth
wait, hold
because
on.
you can watch
Before
my
you
other
continue,
video.
they do have DJ Uyunglele, who was on his third team in 5 years. So maybe I don't think so, but maybe he could. He knows. All right, I'm gonna stop lying, bro. I ain't gonna lie. As I try to make it positive with Florida State with the quarterback shit, nah, bro. That shit's good, bro. DJ
Okay,
Uyunglele is
okay,
like ass.
okay. Now that shit's over with, Florida State. You know my piece. You know they were snubbed from the college football playoff last year. They were an undefeated
Definitely.
team. They got snubbed. Do not get me wrong. Florida State 100% had an argument, a very, very, very valid argument as to why they could have gotten in or why they should have gotten in to the college football playoff. Now, when 3 weeks later, or however long it was later, you play Georgia in a bowl game, right? Now, here's what I would do, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. I would say, hey, you know what? We're not playing in a bowl game. You know what? Let's prove why we should have been there. Let's go out there and kick Georgia's ass. Now, here's the thing: that was never gonna happen. But
What the fuck? You seen that
that
score, bro?
I know, but that should be the mentality. That should be the mentality they have. Now, here y'all go. Guys opted out. Guys didn't want to play. Once again, I'm gonna say this for the last time on this damn channel.
That's quitter mentality.
I'm gonna say this for the last time. Florida State could have had Jordan Travis. They could have had all their starters playing. Georgia could have had half of their starters playing. All right. Georgia wins that game by 30 points still. Here's the thing, Georgia won by 60 in the real life effect, right? They won 63-3 in a bowl game, right?
I turned
Belt
that
to
shit off.
ass, you know, like nothing before, right? All right. Belt to ass. Even with all those guys, Georgia still wins by 30.
Yeah,
Right.
like
Yo,
it's just like
Florida
that
State
defense
was
is
good.
ass.
Here's the thing, Florida State was a good team. But at the end of the day, there's levels to this shit, man. And Florida State just wasn't there. They weren't there last season. Great football team though last year. Now, we're going into 2024. A lot of those guys, those backups who were playing in that bowl game, a lot of those guys are about to be starting at Florida State. And their first, like, now here's the thing. I know Florida State's blown teams out and these backups have played in garbage time, right? But they didn't really get significant minutes until that bowl game against Georgia. And when your first introduction to like real college football minutes is getting dog walked by Georgia's starters,
Arguably the best team in college football. They
yeah,
also snubbed from the college football playoffs, but that's neither here nor there.
yeah, we can start a whole
Um,
other argument on that. But hey,
hey,
Florida State. All right, here's the thing. Georgia starters, their backups, and walk-ons. All three of them came in there and belt to ass. I think each tier that I named, starters, backups, and walk-ons, hell, Prince Avenue Christian Academy, in Athens, all of them, scored at least 2 touchdowns in that game
a
against
piece, a
Florida
piece,
State.
a piece. Nigga, the old lineman scored like that, bro. Like everyone scored on Georgia, bro. Like, there's
If you
no fucking shot. You go
if you
13 and
if
0.
you were wearing a red helmet that day, you scored a touchdown against
Yeah,
Florida State.
nigga. What's our coach name? Kirby Smart. He scored. The
Damn,
fuck?
yeah.
So
With a
it's just
pick
like,
six.
man, it's
Like,
like I don't
I'm
know,
telling you.
bro.
Now, for the actual tier, I think Florida State, with when all that's going on, I think they are going to have a bit of a fall off. But
Good is
somehow,
crazy.
here's the thing. Here's the thing.
I be forgetting
I'm
that this
putting
is
them in good.
ACC.
I'm putting them in good. They're going to be ACC good, and here's the thing. When you look at the competition down here, I mean, just look at who's left that we have to rank. You know what I mean? All
Hey,
right.
can I? Okay, now we're gonna get there. But I do got a hot take. We'll get there.
All right. So that's that. Now the Virginia Cavaliers. All right. So this one's a little bit more serious.
Listen, I was gonna walk off, bro. I don't want to talk about no fucking Cavaliers.
So Virginia, they shut up, nigga. so Virginia, they are, they did endure tragedy, like during their season, and overall,
Oh,
that's
you talking about
just
with the players
yeah.
that passed away? Yeah, RP to them
So
guys though, man. That shit, we gotta stop that, man. We can't have young players. You know what I'm saying? They got a future ahead of them and shit, and people taking that shit away. They did the same thing. They almost did it to Tank Dell, bro. We can't let that shit happen.
exactly,
That shit ridiculous, bro.
very messed up situation over there in Virginia. It just takes a lot. It's one of those things that's it's extremely tragic, and you know, just one of the things that's difficult to try to come back from. Um, yeah,
That shit sits on your mental.
you know, and unfortunately, for Virginia, you gotta. I just don't see
Those
the
are young
football
players too,
program.
bro. Like really young players. Like they still had time to go.
Yeah, I think with the football program, they're not gonna. It's just you're not gonna rebound from that. Like not immediately. Um, Even with that, like Virginia wasn't necessarily anything special. Like they weren't anything great. Like even before then. So unfortunately, I do have to put them in the wait till March Madness. Nah, that basketball team, something I can roast on. All right, so the game of basketball, right? It's you know, there's one main objective in the game of basketball where there's this thing called a basket, and you put the ball in the fucking basket. Maybe if y'all try that, you know, hey, maybe we wouldn't be talking about your basketball offense like we talk about Iowa's football offense. Cause
Hey,
yeah,
look,
that was absolutely ridiculous. Oh shit, you see what's
hey,
going on with this ad? Like I can like
oh
push it
that's
back
dope
and
as
forth.
hell.
That's
Shout out
fire.
Fiverr though. Hey, we
No,
come on now, throw that
no
money.
free promo,
Throw that
no
money.
free,
Throw that money.
no.
Throw that money. We'll you know what I'm saying? We'll
We're
do it
already
for
giving
you.
out free promo by accident because we unfortunately with the software we're using to record this we cannot cut out the fuck. We cannot cut out the ads on the sides. All
Yeah, and I
right.
got ADHD, so that shit attracts me. So I just gotta say something about it. But
But the Louisville
you know,
Cardinals, a team that made it to the ACC championship last season, unfortunately, it's like they had an amazing start to the year, even made it to the ACC championship, and like the wheels fell off toward in postseason, and it was ridiculous to see.
I think that fucking check down merchant that they had out there was the problem. I don't. The defense was spectacular. Had great receivers. You had what's his name, Jamari
Jamar
Thrash.
Thrash, yeah.
Yeah, you had him. Great team. That quarterback y'all had out there, that nigga couldn't fucking shoot the side of a barn with a rocket launcher, bro. That nigga's trash.
Man,
But nah, don't do that. Oh, I thought you
no,
were gonna
no,
put
no,
him in
no, no, no,
bad.
no.
I was saying,
I don't,
I think they're gonna
I
be
don't know.
mid. I put them
I,
in mid
I think they're gonna be good, just not like playoff good. You know what I mean? I just don't think they're gonna be playoff good.
Who they got playing QB now? Or is that dude? No, that dude he went undrafted.
Oh man, who do they have playing QB?
That's important information
That is highly important information.
because if they got some nigga that we don't know. Playing QB like the fucking 3-star out of fucking Idaho. And then, nah, I'm good.
Oh
Yeah, I can we'll wait till March Madness.
Okay. Tyler Shaw, Harrison Bailey. Y'all remember that name? If you're from Georgia, you definitely remember that name. You talking about a guy who was a middle school and high school legend in the state of Georgia. Or Harrison Bailey. He was at Tennessee and he transferred. This might be his second school, third school. I can't quite remember, but he was at Tennessee, and we did think he was going to start because Jared Garantamo or whatever his name is. The fact that he existed, all right, we thought that Harrison Bailey was going to start, and unfortunately, that didn't happen. But
so he hasn't got a chance yet.
Not really. And here's the thing: I think he actually is a really good quarterback. Like, I think Harrison Bailey is from what I've seen, the guy's good. So maybe Louisville might get their shit together this year. Now that I know who's at quarterback, well, shit,
Yeah, keep him good. Because we don't want to overextend.
Yeah.
Please.
So the North Carolina Tar Heels, they had a mid-year last year. Nothing special out of North Carolina. They're not bad enough to throw them in the March Madness tier. But
mid, I put him mid because
going into 2024, Drake May's gone. Who's quarterbacking now? Like, I gotta look that up now.
Yeah, because hey guys, don't say that we don't know our information. It's the ACC, dude.
Yeah,
who the fuck cares?
Yeah,
but we care enough to give y'all this great content. But
and it's North Carolina, so it's like this is your second best sport, so
yeah, y'all niggas hoop. Man.
Relax.
I ain't gonna lie, put them in March Madness, bro. I'm waiting to see them hoop, bro.
Max Johnson?
Dog,
Max Johnson.
Max Johnson.
Another Georgia football legend.
He was at another school though. What school was he at before this? Right?
Texas A&M.
Yeah. He was at Texas Them niggas
A&M.
finna suck. Oh wow, put him in March Madness. That nigga's ass. Nah, he ass, but he definitely he middle tier though.
I'll leave him in mid. I'll leave North Carolina in mid. I ain't gonna do it
because they end up being ranked every year. How I don't know. 15, 16 every year. You just look up. Oh shit, they go North Carolina, and you keep scrolling. So it'll just be like, hey bro. Shout out North Carolina though, man. Good basketball team. Shout out Michael Jordan.
North Carolina State.
Arguably the best team in the ACC.
I think North Carolina State. Because here's the thing, I've played against half that roster damn near. Like I actually have been toe to toe with some of those guys on the field. I think North Carolina State can actually be a good team.
Nah, bro, they the best team in the ACC to me. They be whooping everybody ass in the ACC. They are like they be giving niggas problems. Huh?
I think North Carolina State, I think they're good. I don't think they're playoff contending good quite yet. I think that's going to take them another year or two. But North Carolina State, man, they shout out to y'all. Y'all are good. Y'all are on the way up.
Yeah.
Pitt. All right, so the opposite. Kenny Pickett left, and so did your hopes and dreams and chances and all that.
And the football program, cut that shit out, bro. Save money. Them niggas can't play ball.
They're a historic powerhouse. They did produce Mark May, one of the best linemen of all time. Dan Marino. They're a historic powerhouse. As of lately, we had the Kenny Pickett run, the Jordan Addison run. They're gone. So was every other chance and opportunity to.
You want to know the moment that Pitt's hope and dreams died? That one game where that nigga did the fake slide. That was the last time. Yeah, I know. That was the last time, bro. When Kenny Pickett did that shit, bro, them niggas never recovered. These are the same guys that gave that gave Nathan Peterman a scholarship, by the way. Just throwing that out there.
Man.
So.
Wake Forest, the Demon Deacons. The only thing I really know, but really remember Wake Forest for is Tim Duncan. But Wake Forest.
No, they had what's that? Jeff Teague.
They did have Jeff Teague, yeah.
That nigga's mid too. Yeah, he be going on his pot. Yeah, we ain't gonna say that, man. Keep going.
Yeah, Wake Forest. Let's introduce this one thing to him. So there's this one drill. All right. Here's how we do it down in the South, right? So you get a lineman, you get a defensive lineman, right? You get them head to head. Then you have a guy running the football behind the offensive lineman. Then you have a linebacker back there behind the defensive lineman, 2-on-2. And, naturally in football, one guy does go unblocked. So it's a drill. And they use this thing called contact, all right? Because football is a contact sport. If y'all run this drill, right, teach your linebackers how to tackle, your running backs how to, run through contact or make a move to avoid contact, it's called the Oklahoma drill.
Right? You know what's crazy? I've never seen a northern team run an Oklahoma drill before. Like on video or so. What the fuck do y'all practice a hit? I think they be banning that shit. I think they should ban in a few states.
They don't run it. That's why they can't fucking tackle now. That's why they get to the playoff and get pistol whipped by Georgia, Alabama, LSU, what other Southern team makes it down there. I'm looking at you, Oklahoma. Yeah, the guys who invented the fucking drill. Yeah, y'all are a prime example. Y'all aren't a northern team, but y'all ain't in the South, so.
Yeah, we don't catch
and any other Western team that makes it. But hey,
any Western team in general.
But hey, I'll give it to Michigan, the team from the North that won the national championship this year. Only because you didn't run it in Georgia, but
they would have gave y'all a nice little run for y'all money. They would have lost.
We would have beat the fucking shit out of Michigan.
They would have lost. They would have lost. But they would they still would have put up a good fight though. I don't think they was that ass, bro.
We would have beat the piss.
They weren't ass at all. Shit, they won a ring.
They weren't ass. No, I'm saying we're better than Michigan. And here y'all go. Well, Michigan beat the team that beat y'all. If Alabama's offensive coordinator didn't call a quarterback draw at the 3-yard line, y'all do know Bama's getting ready to kick y'all's ass, right? Y'all do know Bama's getting ready to whoop Michigan. They were 3 yards away from doing it. So, yeah, that. Anyway, Wake Forest, your ass.
Dude, I just remember, bro. Like, I had to put that play together in my head. That is damn near the worst play I've ever seen in my life. No trolls.
I feel like Alabama's PR team has to be one of the best of all time because how everybody just managed to forget that play happened.
Bro, I remember watching that shot. I'm like, oh shit, man, here it go right here. Bama finna win. He get that bitch and take off to the right. No blocker. Like, bro, that whole side is fucking maize and yellow. No, it's blue. Maize and blue. Yeah, maize and blue. Dog, what the fuck? Like yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Look, Jalen Milroe showed up that 335 power clean and thought, you know what?
You know what's crazy is that Nick Saban approved that shit in his headset. He said, "Yeah, let's run 42 dig."
Here's the thing. I think the play was actually a pass play. I think Jalen Milroe just up and decided to just ram his head.
Nah, bro, it was they just legit all ran into each other. There was no running, no routes ran.
I swear, Alabama's PR team, y'all need a raise because even on Instagram, like even like the college football,
you didn't even see that shit on Instagram.
You don't even see memes of this anymore. You saw memes of that for like a day, not even a day.
Like right after it happened.
Washington Nationals tickets. Who the fuck is okay? So, okay. Anyway, even like Instagram, you don't even see memes about it anymore. You saw memes about it for like 4 hours, and then it just left everybody's memory. All right.
I guess because it was still the playoffs, so we let them slide because we still had one more game to go.
I don't give a damn what it was. I almost forgot about it until I happened to like run into the Alabama Michigan game like on YouTube, and I just watched like the fourth quarter of it because obviously I wasn't gonna watch the entire thing.
Yeah, fuck that.
I watched like the fourth quarter of it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, they did do that shit." Like, what? Dog. All right, Virginia Tech. Could be better than y'all are.
Families ain't been good since Vic.
Mid. I think Virginia Tech could definitely be better. They are not. So
like Virginia, bro, it's crazy because back in the day, like Virginia and Virginia Tech had names. Like that shit meant something. Like 2013, 2014, that shit meant something. Yo, you went to Virginia Tech. That's cool. And them niggas ass.
I haven't watched a Virginia Tech game. Like I forgot that was a rivalry for a
That's a
game.
rivalry. Yeah, bro. They really be playing. They be putting their hearts out for a 15-3 game. How the nigga got 15 points? I still don't know.
Hey, anyway, moving on to the Orange Men up there in Syracuse. So, for some of you guys up north who are wondering, I mean, I know the news has come out, but we do tend to forget. For those of y'all wondering where that Ohio State quarterback ran to, Kyle McCord, that's where he is now. He's at Syracuse. So hopefully playing in a dome will help his passing accuracy. There's no wind in there. So
That don't
hopefully
mean that nigga is not gonna throw a fade route into the middle of the field.
oh
So
yeah. But anyway, with Kyle McCord, here's what I will say. He played in the Big Ten. All right. Tough defensive conference. He didn't necessarily look great. But now that he's coming to the ACC, where the defenses are pretty bad, and he does have a lot of game experience, I think he can win Syracuse a few games. Because I don't think Syracuse is,
they produce some damn good DBs though.
yeah, that's the thing. Their defense is, decent. So I think if Kyle McCord, throwing against, ACC secondaries and linebackers, I think they can be decent. Mids is good. I think they're going to be good.
Yeah, they'll put him in good.
I think Kyle McCord is going to win them a couple of games, like 2 or 3 games more than what we expect. But
7-8 win team.
Yeah. And granted, when I say good, I mean ACC good, guys. Remember that, all right?
Yeah, we're not talking about ACC good is like Tennessee and like the SEC. Like it's pretty good, but it's not like you're not winning shit.
Yeah.
Ole Miss maybe.
Yeah. All right, so the Boston College Eagles. Recruiting, it's just here's the thing with Boston College. Recruiting is very hard to do up there because you're in fucking Boston. So like y'all, that's a hockey area. Like Boston College hockey, decent in that. But when it comes to like football, Massachusetts is not a football state. Like the only real football state in the Northeast, like that far up Northeast, is like Pennsylvania.
Fuck the Patriots, I guess.
Motherfucker, I'm talking about college and high schoolers.
Fuck the Patriots, I guess.
Shit. New England, if we probably look up the roster, half of New England's team come from down here, so probably. Oh, by the way, Wick's in Alabama, so yeah.
Unfortunate. I wish I could move to Georgia.
And he's from Mississippi, Imagine that. But Boston College.
Wow.
Boston College, they are going to be. I think, yeah. I'll put him in mid. To be nice.
I ain't gonna lie, you being real nice.
I am being nice.
You being real nice.
I'm being real nice.
I knew you was being nice when you put Virginia Tech in mid, but hey, Notre Dame. Okay, here's my hot take. If Notre Dame was to play in the ACC right now,
100% dominate that shit.
The best team in the ACC. That's the best team in the ACC.
Like,
but
it would be a battle between them and Clemson, but yeah,
not that Clemson team. No. Well, shit. That Notre Dame team.
They played each other last year,
and that Notre Dame team lost to Louisville. Put them in good.
Really? You think good?
Put them in good. I don't like because they have
Clemson beat Notre Dame by a few points last year. And Clemson was bad, so.
But like Notre Dame they're gonna shoot themselves in the foot every time.
Even though they're not really, I'd put them in like good, but like with an asterisk. All right, with an asterisk.
Yeah, like
they're not really ACC.
That's a hypothetical ranking. Like they would be basically the best team in the ACC, but since they're not, you're pretty good.
Yeah. I wish it was like, I know I could just make another tier and put Notre Dame just in that, but this is my second take, making the video, because I made this video by myself at first, and when I did put the Notre Dame take in, it cut off the entire top tier, like visually, it cut off the entire top tier, so
should put it at the bottom.
Way too much madness.
No, I'm saying like put it under way too much, man. It's like
That's what I
Dallas
did.
Cowboys.
I put it under there, and it cut off the top.
Oh well, shit, fuck it.
So that's the only reason I'm putting them in good and not making their own tier because I don't want to risk fucking up the entire video doing that. So the three newcomers between Cal, Stanford, and SMU. Cal and Stanford come from the Pac-12, the only conference that I view as worse than the ACC.
If they're not playing defense out there, bro, you
You're
coming
right.
to the South with that bullshit, bro?
Yeah, you're cooked. You're cooked.
Get them niggas out of here, bro.
Cal, and these are two teams that weren't very good in the Pac-12. Like,
Yeah,
weren't
and
very good
that's
in the worst
insane.
conference in football.
But you know what's crazy though? Is that the worst team in the Pac-12 can go toe to toe with the best team on any given night.
For some reason.
Crazy.
Except for like Georgia, but like
No. I mean like,
Pac-12?
yeah, the best team in the Pac-12.
Okay,
Please
okay,
don't get it misconstrued.
Okay.
Them niggas are they go against Georgia. Them niggas getting 1,000 put on their motherfucking head. Don't even worry about that.
Well, Cal, don't think they're going to be good this year, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Stanford. See, here's the thing with Cal and Stanford. They both have, like, I feel even though they're very
rich history.
academic. Here's the thing: is they're heavily into academics over there. So it's like they don't really put a lot of money into the football program like they do academics and hell, even other sports. And with Stanford, I think Stanford now is like the hardest school to get into in America.
I don't think so.
Because I know it's not Harvard anymore, like MIT.
It's Yale, I think, actually. Yale's the hardest school to get into. Stanford's up there, though.
Stanford's always like a top 4 hardest school to get into.
That shit hard.
Like,
but you know what's crazy? It's easier to get into Harvard than it is to get a job at Walmart.
That's crazy.
Insane.
But with Stanford, it's like, I think in one of those academic institutions that, like, from what I've seen, I don't know if they necessarily still do it because this was like 2 or 3 years ago, where you actually have to have the GPA to get into the school. Like they actually give a fuck about what's on your transcript. So they're not very good because they're not necessarily getting the best athletes. Because for the most part, most high school athletes don't have a 4.2 GPA. So
not at all. Them niggas ready to play, bad.
Bro. And when you're
also, they got an ugly ass logo. Like what is that? What is that mascot?
It's a tree.
Is it a Christmas tree or is it just a tree?
Yeah, that mascot is nightmare fuel. But hey, they on the video games. They used to go stupid.
Hey, doing the fucking jukes was flips and shit. They going crazy. Hey, fuck college football 25 for not having mascot mode into that game. By the way.
But with damn up to 40% off fridges and shit. All right, Lowe's.
Hey, see you giving out free fucking promo.
Oh fuck, see,
you tripping.
So yeah, Stanford. When your biggest highlight was one of your receivers putting 300 yards on Colorado and making a comeback against Colorado and winning, when that's your biggest
highlight. He put up 300?
Yeah, he did.
Holy shit. I knew he was catching the ball the whole game, but I didn't know he put up 300. Yeah, damn. What the quarterback put up?
I think it was like 296 or some shit like that. I don't know if he necessarily cracked 300, but he was damn near close.
What did the quarterback put up? That nigga had to put up at least 6.
Let me see.
That's probably like the biggest like what the fuck moment I've ever seen in my life, because I was watching that game a little bit and I'm like, oh shit, Colorado got an easy win, and then I looked at the final score like what the fuck happened?
And they went to 2 overtimes, and it was the final score was Stanford 46, Colorado 43. Okay, so Eli Ayomanor, because I forgot how to pronounce his name. He had 13 catches for 294 and 3 touchdowns. Daniels, the quarterback, he had 396 through the air.
That nigga threw to the same nigga all game.
And crazy enough, Shadur had 400, 5 touchdowns. And Travis had 13 catches himself as well, 140 yards and 2 touchdowns, and the nigga played defense.
So how do you lose that game?
It's the Pac-12. That's how. It's an average Pac-12 game.
Bro, you think Deion went out there because he knew that his son could thrive in that weak ass shit?
Damn right he went out there because he knew his son could thrive in that weak ass shit.
Now you at the Big Ten. Well, Big Ten and Big 12.
Think about it like this: in a conference where, now don't get me wrong, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to shit on the FCS because I know how good a lot of those teams are and how good those conferences are. Because North Dakota State's going to beat the shit out of Colorado. But
Easy. Easy.
when you can translate from FCS football and just walk into the Pac-12 and statistically dominate. And I'm talking about just Shiloh. Well, not necessarily Shiloh. Shiloh didn't necessarily dominate. He was good, but necessarily didn't dominate.
Nah, that
But
nigga was hitting the fuck out them niggas.
Shador, yeah, he sure was. Shador and Travis were in the FCS. All right, they did well there, but they just walked into the Pac-12, and Shador automatically was the best quarterback in the Pac-12. Yes, I said it. I don't like Colorado.
Nah, Caleb Williams
Give
went out there and played like dog shit. Like he
yeah,
started off so strong and then just like that.
yeah,
I knew it was cooked when they played
statistically,
Cal and
yeah,
Arizona.
yeah. So it's like he walked like Shador walked in. He was already one of the best quarterbacks in the Pac. That's how bad the Pac-12 was. You could just walk in and do that shit. And then Travis Hunter, he was on, playing both sides of the ball and was cooking shit in the Pac-12 like it was the FCS. So yeah,
I feel like if you can play DB in the Pac-12, you will always be a great, really fucking great NFL corner.
yeah,
Because if you can guard niggas passing the ball 50, 60 times a game, you're damn good.
yeah.
Damn good. Shout out Christian Gonzalez.
Anyway, so SMU.
He looks like he asked or something, bro. We ain't gonna do that, bro. He got injured, bro.
Yawn.
Yo,
The SMU Mustangs.
the Falcons. Anyway.
See, nigga.
No, we ain't gonna talk about. We ain't gonna
You
talk
always
about. We
gotta
ain't gonna talk
take
about it. No, we ain't gonna talk about it. 20-3.
SMU. Pull it out your mouth. They were. Here's the thing with SMU. Damn, I was not trying to do y'all like that. My bad. They are actually a good team coming out of the American Conference, in my opinion. I do think they were a good team. They have a lot of upside.
Here's they went undefeated.
Here's the thing with the ACC. They're not necessarily great, but it will be a transition coming from the American Conference to the ACC. You're playing a ACC schedule, so that wear and tear of playing in the ACC schedule, because it is a slightly better conference than the American. It ain't by much, but it's a slightly better conference.
And you get 2 free wins if you play Cal and Stanford.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And Wake Forest and Pitt. Yeah. So
yeah, mid. Mid is good then, because I mean they don't.
Mid. I'll put them in mid because even though they have shown to be a very competitive team in the American Conference, I just think the transition to the ACC. I don't think they're just going to show up and just be good or dominate. Not first year. I feel like they'll eventually get there, but I don't think they're just necessarily going to walk in and be an ACC superpower off rip. So that's really my opinion on that.
Not at all. I mean, but they get the right pieces, do the right type of recruiting, get into that portal. Yeah. They'll be the best team in the ACC. Which, like I said, once again, does not mean jack shit. But they can do it.
So here you go. This is our tier list right here. Appreciate y'all for checking it out.
If y'all feel like y'all got any changes y'all would make, let us know in the comments for sure. You know what I'm saying? And if you come in that motherfucker disrespecting us, we get it's gonna get on your ass, so don't even worry about it.
Yeah. Here's the thing, man. I'm from Atlanta now. Like come on. You can't just come in the comments. If you disagree, once again, 100% fine. But at least, a lot of y'all scared to say who your team is because, I'm going to cook your ass there too. Don't just get mad just because I say something, negative about your team. Email your coach. Don't come to me.
Yeah.
Email your coach. DM the players on Instagram. They're the ones. They're the reason why your team is ass. It ain't me. I'm just taking logos and putting them, moving them around on a little grid. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, like you on dick. like why you hating so bad?
Like I said, like I can take the comments, I can handle the comments, but at least come with some shit. Pause. I'm just like,
that's gay.
At least bring some substance. Hey, list out some reasonings as to why. Like one guy disagreed with me in the comments, and he actually had some reasoning to back it up, and we actually had we disagreed with each other, but we had an actual conversation about it. And, we both just went about our separate ways, had a good conversation, liked each other's comments. We kept it pushing. It made sense, His point, actually made sense. I didn't necessarily agree with it, but hey, he had some
You're still
evidence.
wrong.
In my opinion, yeah.
But
he brought it in. Now, you got other people who, they just straight up, fuck you. Just fuck
tweaking,
your
like
video.
coming in. I should fucking suck. You have no opinions. You don't know anything about sports. Your favorite player is Tom Brady. So. Yo, that's all you
Exactly.
know. That's all you know. You don't know
Exactly.
no good players, bro.
That's the thing though. If you go, and like I said, I'm a cookie ass. If you do that, I'm a cookie ass. I'm from Atlanta. That's what we do. We cook the shit out of niggas. That's
Yeah. So if that's what you want, if that's how you want to come into the comments, please be my guest. Me and Nick gonna be on guard the whole time. So
exactly.
you can get this work, or we can be respectful and have a good debate.
Exactly. That's all I want to do is share my opinion. And guess what? If you want to have a conversation about it, we can have a peaceful adult conversation about it. And
Because at the end of the day, it's sports. None of
yeah,
us are on the fucking field. We just giving
exactly.
our opinions about the niggas who are on the field because we assume that we better and we can give opinions on it. So there you go.
And at the end of the day, these are predictions. These are predictions. It's not like I straight up said like, hey, so and so, hey, like I just
I
came
did.
out with Stone. Yeah, he did. But like, hey, like we just came out here, set in stone, like, hey, this guy's a bitch, this guy, this guy ain't that. We're just giving predictions on how we think it's gonna go. So, someone's
Virginia might
gonna be
be
wrong.
Virginia might win a ring this year. Who the fuck knows? Not happening, but who the fuck knows?
All right.
I said
like I
not
said,
happening.
like my take on Georgia Tech. I have my take on Georgia Tech. They may completely disappoint me.
I genuinely disagree with that take so bad, but I'm gonna just
Here's the
let
thing.
you
Look,
cook.
we had a conversation about it. This is how peaceful conversation is supposed to go. He disagreed about it. I agreed about it. We talked it out, and then tier
Basically,
list.
we trying to teach you niggas hospitality and how to treat people because y'all niggas don't know how to
Exactly.
talk. Y'all just be behind the computer talking crazy, and then when I say something about them,
Exactly. We from the South, man. We believe in
like we
Southern
ain't doing that, bro.
hospitality.
Yeah,
If you
we the
get a little
nicest
too
people.
crazy, we gonna cook your ass.
Hey, you gonna get
But
murked.
like, man, come on, now we coming out here with that damn shit. But anyway, here's the tier list. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. We got the homie Wick in here, man.
Showski.
We're gonna get the homie Zach in a couple of these videos too. Be sure to check some of those. I check out the podcast episodes. I also check out the SEC and ACC.
Damn. SEC and Big Ten.
Check out the SEC and Big Ten videos that we have dropped, and yeah, and the Big 12 is coming up next, and we're also going to get into the NFL as well. Do a prediction tier list for that. We're going to do an AFC tier list and an NFC tier list.
That NFL gonna piss me off. I already know, but
Oh yeah,
it's cool.
oh yeah. The NFL. Y'all think we're gonna piss y'all off before?
Oh yeah,
Let's get
y'all
to the
niggas gonna hate us by the
NFL.
end of that. Yeah, cause college, I know a lot of college. NFL, I'm cooking y'all shit, so it's over. Don't even worry
And
about it.
also, once again, we just started getting consistent with this, this whole YouTube thing. So we appreciate y'all for 50 subs. We're like
Most definitely.
we're at 50 something right now. But appreciate y'all for that. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and go up from here. Wick, got anything to announce?
Make sure y'all go check out my new is it an album tape? I don't know, whatever the fuck people call shit nowadays. Y'all go check out my new project, Rebellion 2. That shit doing crazy numbers. I appreciate everybody for, you know what I'm saying, showing love to that. Keep showing love, keep running it up. Same with the Dirty South podcast. You already know how we coming, man. We're gonna be out there
Oh
doing
yeah,
some IRL shit. We're gonna go to some games. It's gonna be lit. So y'all be
type shit,
tapped in.
tight shit. Also, by the way, the song that I've been playing in the intro of my videos? Yeah, he made that.
I made that, man.
He made that. It's his song. You can't fucking find it anywhere.
Look, that's not my doing. I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
any other songs by me is all up. So y'all go check that out.
yeah. Nice job, Tay. Yeah, when you
Yeah,
see
good
this
job,
video,
Tay.
yeah. They fucking it up for everybody.
Yeah, not nobody can listen to Fox 5. That's the best song we never like. It's one of the best songs we put together. And he hating. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
Hey, I'm gonna put his Instagram in the description. Hey, DM that nigga. Tell him to put
DM
that
take
shit
our
together.
songs, tell him re-upload Fox 5 or I'm out or we doing a riot. He tripping.
Exactly. Exactly. Put that shit back on there. But anyway, appreciate y'all for stopping by. Stay dirty, stay dangerous.
Then the aftermath, I'm always gonna get that text asking me what we is. Like, baby, go get some rest, cause y'all and I don't wish you well. When you ain't with me, I need you sick to your stomach, it can't stand on your feet. I know it's your own, but I just gotta be honest.